This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
I was high Boadu TV. I'm going to come from Brasso. Now, you say, "Wow, you're first time I subscribe. You like and comment and to comment section. We are now share their all social media platform. Now, to me, but I say me to draft kwanya NDC for to share MP for so Ablekuma notes na Ablekuma Hawa kumsen ya bono Lloyd na Lloyd wa mobobo omo o say no mo ho NDC ni bibe yi fila na mo say masa monye wada mu nwane na de ba na no de etie say o mu tu moto so a na fight ni si o maji yes oh komodo mo kan na de na course no police fo gira ho hwe pa mo Hawa kumsen Ghana police for was it ka mu NDC for ba so beku ma o beku Hawa kumsen kra yi ni nsu no nyina still ka police for ntimi nya hwe o ma fire o Koka no ma de o ma ye pa o ma fire pa
2 weeks ago actually and electoral commission ediba bonten say oba beto aba foforo ewo Ablekuma North na abana ye ba beto no ye be ko 19 polling stations na akoto aba no. In fact eba na emu orem because na eye 3 outstanding polling stations 3 and they outstanding na obi anim si ye be ka ho asem ama Deputy Chairperson of the Electoral Commission na wako Parliament bachoto adinum ama wako Parliament ama wako chair Parliament House of Records say aka miensa police stations miensa na se ekoto aba no ewo ho no wanka se be kwakoto aba mpo se aka miensa na se ye collate ye kika bom ye timi declare results no. Eno bibu sa se nani ade na myen koto miensa na foforo o se miensa na police beto no foforo a dimano se miensa de beto foforo a na restart bi because really slow okay ni busa womo enti se ezde numa kwa to awie enti se o se the rerun will be the last resort ewa Ablekuma. That was last month. Afa yanti kutam yanti jami. Ye better electoral commission say ye kwatwa no 19 polling stations. Hey. Na emu rem. MPP from penifo eco meeting. Peter Patrick okuta MPP constitution na ya hwe mame composition of the neck. Mr. When I was watching no. Hey sir, I can make say great minds think alike. But I don't know whether you also a great mind there. I don't say great minds think alike. But I don't know sir, also a great mind there. Okay, tell you who a great mind. But me bia it mean that me the whole there for a while. Deputy Akoma we studio Koka so we say no more. And a neck for co meeting MPP neck National Executive Council eco meeting. And no more say adena easy for the abano illegal into Mbeko court. Now mo hwe nkrata no ma de eso court no eye parliamentary candidate no. Ntie maame friend simple ekwa friye ekwa wusu afriye enko court na party ni man lawyer for no de court wode court no bu asem ni guin before court be bu asem agu no ye maame ekwa friye connect ni bi mo nyina take decision is saying nti in fact there were other considerations ya me mintimi fan to dwa wabontin party no koye press conference ewo baabi a ye maame ekra fiye wonu ade si sa dan no wode hwaye ne office and that general secretary ni mpanyinfo nyinaa akoi e wa Ablekuma North mikobi in fact e ho de fe ho the rock area ho for the rock mikobi general secretary kasa de konti a yen to aba no yen koto aba ni bi 2 days later eno na ye to aba no ade e be cham ya to aba no efiada eti ya wada anopa ne yete se e ma me kwefiri se o da bi aba no abato no obeto MP for ba koto aba no ye ready, which was an affront to the decision of NEC. But yana is a penidue matemant enti na party mpanimfo no ejidi say the decision by yenu maame ekwefiri no ene the party na take no ebo ebra na so na party mpanimfo no utimu se no mo mpese oba bonta ka se da bi ese me ye nko eti the maame ekwefiri ye no ye ni nye ho ebie etia de decision e take ye 2 days ago no oman kasa omu yidin ehwe niema anche bia wo ye grant interview so obekọ contest no ena ye ti se me amenu apanyi Dr. Brachampon obi from the office ena de trouble on social media se wo de sikapudu obi ama e ma me akwafie se wo de support no enti won contest no na eyi kakra anche ena edipa bi omuwo me brother verse Dr. Brachampon ne camp ye hu se omuwo Ablekuma honoma omu ye campaign anche na meti se honorable Kreja Kompre ko Japan enso agrati interview say www and before we have the men and we cannot behave like cowards. It say we have the men there. Yanko to abano. Okay. Party ni ya wada na party ni ye meeting. Neck for ye meeting. Ewo nyame adoma fiada memne dani ebe ya program ekoso University of Ghana no. Omukọ ye hu meeting. Eti e hono na chese mpedifo na start say oh mu de momien koto abano. Anche ena ye hulu social media say ya maame kwefie akodo tabamia ho so say abano opeso contest it do here support for tabamia it do tabamia so emwa ne kakra emma ono so tabamia so you see ento wa denti mekasa na meka no emma tabamia so epebi kakra e de maame kwefie say ofa nko campaign. Can you imagine say e kema me kwefiri afaka afifie akodota ba omia ho say opemwa na kodota ba omia say there be me man because a party take decision say hey e ke be survive wo man mu because enipa miense mienu e di kaka say yenkoto aba no akodota ba omia kwa abstain was the media mempene do I say what the man yawa danwumre yehu de Moses abo ene the boys ekoye wo ho ema confidence e baaye anwumre mpo mitimi ko ho meni Koka yakọ late in the night around 10 p.m. nyina ne ye wo ho kakra bitima boa no yeso ekoboai anadwo after some pon Ghana nti yakoye ni nyina Adiachienura. In fact, I was expecting say enka emwa said the Moses abotimi koma confidence wo hono. I was saying party penning for and the candidate herself. It will frame Moses say damasi. The mabeye wa haye nim said the end this for submersity. Etikiyam wa mokakra. Because to get over 200 motorbikes so be move akọ na fu akra ye say me no ka say ni nyina ye Moses aboka me no ka say ni nyina ye Moses abo aye de ka Obiantua 1 cedi man no. Obiantua 1 cedi e man no. What the boys are koho. Eti enra no pa no na chemi hu se kofo bu se na Moses abo boys wa do mo koho no obo wo hefa mo ko show face keke ya wa da dumre na edru mem efiada no so ehiam no so a mo wo hen ye hu mo na bu say what is your contribution? Party man Moses abo sika. Candidate Emma Moses abo sika. Obi man 1 cedi. In fact enra ye koho no ma ye ba and ye hu se Moses abo asa and the boys are move. Say omu ko yehia wo mo enipa yenuko awotimi egada ba be 30 afa omu koyi enema ha dwen afa edura nwumre. In fact unfortunately yakobo ye mame Hawa kumsin ye ebedi ko boni nyina hu na nkofo ne nam kekan kwasiasem ya bu mame na MPP ni etimi gina ka se chese areho NDC for bebre appointees supporto enkwasasema ekoso enura no na go pon nai and this is not the end of Ghana. Ye koso yina me bodo tabamia voice interview enura wo ye ya wo grantee ya o ka se no ade a ekoso no time na baabia wo kan ya me de dotaba me kan ya me de pa ne se enema ekoso MPP for remfi wo kan na indeed MPP for will also never forget this. Say yako election obi no say volatile area ehu na police for aba John Dramani Mahama president. They have succeeded in turning the Ghana police into the status of Egyptian mummies. Ghana police about election who they say no, they are like Egyptian mummies. Omujalo mushebi. Yebabuwo. Enra MPP Deputy National Organizer. Lloyd. Seka NDC for NDC hoodlums no eka say komu twaniti omu twa ne to table so atwaniti say seko atwaniti a ekombetwa in the full glare of the Ghana police ekombetwa. I'm telling you met NDC hoodlums NDC metro men na mo ba ho no mo kwaye damase I tell some kwaye se na adwe pa omutirim. Probably you didn't go there to kill. Because if you had gone there to kill, you could have killed a lot of people. I can't be I brought police for any she. Lloyd did you know? And Kofu din kwasiasem. Abu Honorable Hawa Kumsin. Deputy National Organizer. And was Debbie Adividi. And Chaye. It's a main Mustafa Bandiho. Deputy General Secretary of NDC. Deputy Director of saying Operations Jubilee House. My main quite one can say Mustafa Adia Ecoson enye emone mo boys na enkasa na bibia mra for ne ntwaba no asomvieso. Okoye no ni Mustafa Bande edi nkomo se ya na Mustafa Bande ato ne sa abono. Amane boys atwase no so abu no fefra nam. Yedi nkomo no kra yedi ko ni nyina no Mr. Santi ebe roll out sa video si nyina de go ha me obi ahwe bi abone fefra nam se komo ka se komo ku na Lloyd etwa di ti a ekombetwa abra police fo anye hwe omo ka se in fact omo ka se Honorable Hawa Kumsin omo de na etu ho apa ni yam ayi na nsoro ko akan maako a enu akombetimi aye. Why? Enra meni Koka ko an appointee of John Dramani Mahama. And a catcher Koka. That I near we the ebe na ne beba. And a catcher Koka say or free Koka konchen. And was Koka bacho. Munye na mumfria. Na enche operations bi bekoso wa ha. Wa nhwe ya you be victims no matter target them. I'm saying this on record today. But bakwami monidin. Baby wo Benjamin Shano. Me hu no. Me so me kwa I'm conscious of my surroundings. But let me name who he was. It's wakwa no aba. No knowing say he was shepherding us, he was protecting us. Why NDC appointee? Wakwa no aba. Edru because I'm a champion was already a friendly match. I'm the chief. They say a friendly match. It's ready a woman be. I didn't know who he was. But me didn't come. Mene da sebe to tine ya no free Koka we catch se Koka munya na mun free ha na enche bia ensem besi go target mu o ma targeting go bi ti munya na monko na ade na beba na ebro me so na free Koka hwehwe ye wo hu se at to atel oba no jale mo mesi me ko na se na madam so yi kwa ye ko de yenko ye two can free honomo ye ru glory land. That's just 3 minutes away. We dying na didn't start to see ye. Nyame shaw. Me say enra. Macho men na end this work for mobile no. Me da me say me do mase. Adwenpa wo muti because omuka so mu kum nipa etwa obi e ti akenke nipa tinwi a ekom betimi aye. Abra police for ho. So many ranks. Police be him the only ho. Obi a wo ho. Wa ni way omunyi na wo no de go see ye etu de ene ya babiem afa all of a sudden enkofo a mu gidi se se ekoto aba no wo mu afa no mu eka say na the candidate is ready to contest but national is all ready to contest. What kind of leadership is this? Omoko enso afa dem say leadership has led you to the slaughterhouse. I dey baby na mope. Baby na mope.
You don't madam for be free Kumas. Hey. And then mo say na social media so.
Yeah, hunsem.
There will no God no need that. Rather yeah campaign map Canada Japan so na the best to lead the party.
Yeah, in the kind.
2023 early 2023 program you are.
Okay.
And no can one contribute to the party near Boadu din say. You can when you contribute to the party want to mean film.
Of course,
and no makocha. And as I Canadian, I'm so my desperate.
Oh, the woman you're desperate. It must be credible.
No more than say dear. But we are profiting as support to Canada Japan.
Oh, sir.
And Yamia Mamandi be with me. But tape natural man for the man who is at idea Sherman Sata than Michelle Cloud 2 years in Yaba. That's true. No one of them. Boniba a creative auto and we see just.
But I think he said you should be proud.
But sir, and such a man, yes, as you say, you abandoned Dr. Bowman and she said, you say, can in the year. And I'm saying, dear, and see that because Nana be womb. Now, him say, why am I? Hey, why am I?
What are you insinuating? What are you insinuating? But you see, say, I think say, what's it there? Mayama. But I'm always in the but I think say okay, me share video no. Say me wo mu a no mo headline mo say almost a campaign ama ona bukele Japan. But I think say me dey say me wo ma ka ni beji o. Say me a enkofo didi atem say ye credible yes to mark direction for ya say kwampo no. Na say yetimi ya numa sem kwa e beka keka no.
I say breaking news.
Breaking news.
Baumia boys now campaigning for Ken 2028.
Oh, okay.
And I say the God of Honorable Kenya Japan is seriously working.
Now God need small G na
capital.
And no money small.
Yes, I'm coming small. Now you have some deal.
Because
because yeah, can we near some campaign man say in TV.
That be no can we near as man. And the people winning as every flag bearer. You have no option than to campaign for. I
can't say on me.
Yeah, dear.
And you like
yeah, dear. Ya cannot say Dr. Mahmoud Bamia and I support no. enti no say you no masem kakra kan you know
I crofo de no me dey
oh I think
social media
omo man nko
say you mo share
it means you are credible
omo share pa to omo nyina mo no mo share no more
and it means you are credible it me dey eye why eye all right enti that's what we all right my man call a friend say
na ngwacha obra wonya problem
o wey
amencha no
macha no
koka
kwa kumencha
me ka wokasa na wo boni din keke
na mama na ka biasa me ba da sebre
sa
all right enti enen komo no edoson enra dey see the be say dress rehearsal for akwatia na the hypocrisy bia ewo all of a sudden as if we say Ghana first by elections abeba violence be mu as if we say started with ayawa so west gone all of a sudden talents abawu chireponi abawu etiwa abawu akwatia abawu akwatia na 6 police station o ba sisi e if before we mu nyina mpo no na odododu obi so aba enkofo bia agbobulosin bia enkofo wura fi me yes o so clutches menya me kwa ka became a victim me ko hobby eti moto mo kakra what I say moto mo kakra e wo hono mo yes akwatia maybe we be in 2 months time in na be kwa akwatia I'm hoping and praying say na ma wenyi nya no e bia e be ba form kakra but question is say ebra MPP wa ban mu krempo no MPP wa ban mu a ye wo interior minister wo MPP ni e wo defense minister wo ye MPP ni in fact ye call as enough MPP the boys boys be brave but on the day of the election Ghana police led by then the friend say IGP not a kufu dampare e can MPP for boys in na good them abra MPP wa ban mu MPP wa ban masa na America no MPP ni bia wa beti su kakra bia upia bonte ani achew wo se desert boot ni achew wo se atade ye brown ana black ana bibi say vest bi guso ni achew na MPP na wa ban mu and you expect to say MPP be nya hoden sa in opposition 7 months after this humiliating defeat. How do you expect the party to organize such militant group to face these people? One more nipa ekushia umo hono. Now there was no difference between NDC hoodlums and national security. They were working together. And this MPP ni bia obe piolo ma obe gogwa bia no national security beche no. Peter yanko my assessment yanko ni na.
Oh, me chat for ahwefo ne menuanu mu nyina. Na no kremu what describe it as Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Yeah, and I wholeheartedly agree with you. In fact, a yare hoda. Now I was a call in the history of our books to say in Ghana, in Kebi Mami Kebi Amamono. Any future. So we will be also Yankopon now Kanokre. Now the when ye di amanyo sema chika kra. Ni si enrano. A chair say or mine future in terms of yen democracy ne ade no. E ninyina so papa. Yes. Na me enra enwumre no ye maame Antivic. Ene opanyi ba ko frame o say varo send message mpo say MPP hiam paibo.
Okay.
Now I'm tempted to agree say say new bi wo 1 + 1 is 2. In 2 year 1 + 1 na ekoye 3 a. Also chose bibi kuram. Uhwe nyoma ekokoso ne asisi. The fact cry say neck koshia could take a decision.
Yeah.
Na candidate ni yes say no afi obekọ. Na ne nkofo bia a sure ne say obewi ni. So much trauma in job econo. Nina should tell you say, oh that divided front.
Yes.
Na ekodu baby ne bi mo yes oh yanko ye mema. Ebimukra wants to even take advantage say. Omne beti bako win seat na ma MPP.
Yes.
Na ebinimu ma ne na yakọ campaign na ebinimu mai. ebi on person be presidential candidate be lead party no ye kwa omo mai yeah it should tell you say ampa me maame no eye adwuma say ampa MPP hia mpaibo
me mumudi I don't think say mpaibo dey hia in fact who be the crop hia mpaibo but to the bia you see common sense my make us me Peter Dr. Brian Champon me penase muama we nipa ye ka womo a omo supporto ye sikafem for election 2024 MPP first 5 people Dr. Brian Champon ka ho. Yes, he was fully committed. BBM support to BS or the map BBM ye de kotwa bedi bia. Dr. Brian Champon me take say first 5 no ka ho. One sika ya Dr. Brian Champon and the support to campaign no election 2024. One sika ni din. TCS awo ye one din. Emu an de buy one din. Volunteer butu. I'm talking about all forms of resources what they buy. One a TD. A yet day and now more fine chemi. A yet then a mere 200,000. I'm using the word mere because for him, I'm using the word mere 200,000 for Dr. Brian Champon because he contributed millions of cedis our 2024 elections. Why didn't we hear that? But mere 200,000 for Dr. Brian Champon. Me 2,000 bimpo. It means me use me. But I'm talking to Dr. Brian Champon. Say, well, no, relative to him, dear, 200,000 is me. Other than 200,000 dear, yet say. As if we say, as will be at yada. And you know, one no, what you 200,000. Say 200,000 and we need elections. 200,000 cannot run 3 police stations. It can't. To face an incumbent government, it can't. Now, me no some the quality so no we in the pocket kwa 20,000 would best set.
Now one thing regional minister no.
Oklu yes.
Ye masika and the my normal about you.
Me na me wo ho me pacho
2,000. Ye 1,000.
Dr. Bamia de na babo obi so the babo until say what dey 410,000 e dey support campaign no. Me nuanom Dr. Baumia spent millions of Ghana cedis, millions of Ghana cedis our 2024 elections. What is that? Why was it necessary to bring out 200,000 plus some few dollars and then 410,000? You don't know. But party is here common sense. The common party penny for here common sense.
Common sense now. I go beyond reasoning.
That is spiritual.
Because 1 + 1 is 2. It is a 1 + 1 and yet 2 never 3. No see a bonfire amount. That is a BB air coswa. Yes, a bro human thinking. So it was a bonfire amount. Now what do you need Buffy?
Okay, Martin.
And some mechanism.
Okay.
Ebio a clear say the NDC any electoral commission any the security agencies akabom no machinchim MPP nsa Agye seat na free omonse.
That is true. Clear. Clear. Electoral commission.
Oh, no doubt.
Yes.
What I say? Because the decision Krampo say yenkoto abano rerun ne kra no. Entasumu yes I odwe ho a wo hwe ne tie dan no ye ne dan Krampo a. Ensi so. Hwe the electoral commission omo issue statement be on the 17th January. Omo kasa after say MPP call court say ya allow omo no nkoye omo adwuma no. Hokra no mo static as omo quality results ni nyina akatre. In fact letter was signed by Boadu for Tete.
Okay.
What I say the collation of the polling station for Ablekuma North are taking place on the 8th of January, and that near Aka abeye 3 out of the 281 polling stations were outstanding. Until I expected the police to say omra meboa omo na omuntimi announce results.
Hey, Minister, that I to be a Missisiano.
What's it then?
Why are you doubting what's going on spiritual? I know more, I know much better than what is happening. My by common sense and so home.
Yes, common sense home. But when common sense na a BT common sense it just say bibi will be a chicken bibi.
Hey, I go for support you. Che Madam Bako, the Lord Mayor was say 101% support the spirituality statement of Mr. Ankoma. Just a for support. Hey, Nene, I don't hear what Bana. Okay, say just if people could do your interview. What you can't say, baby. And then my OG say I know my MPP lose relations, you know. And now spiritual aspect in the BEM. We put one said I can more than 2 minutes. It was just a passing comment.
Yes.
Look at the way
he won't take away the spirituality.
He won't take away the spirituality. Look at the way some people pounced on him.
Yeah. Now
say no cray. Okay.
Even yeah, maminya ya Rebecca say you be internal prime. Internal you know the baba. Because unim say obi ben obi. Omo attack Justin from Kodua about the spirituality no.
Yes.
Ono so gidi say Ken ohine Japan. Primaries na before na buy no kasa no kasa no.
What did you say?
I say it was spiritual.
What did you say spiritual?
Yes.
But eventually the is spiritual.
How they any diversion here?
But one do kasa na spiritual, they want do open.
Oh yeah, what they
typical of the person.
That's I'm person because so what they yanko.
Yeah, you are bundi man am friend.
Sao. Only me pa me am.
Eh, you are friend.
Nyina ya panyi pa. Na nyina bonko mo kama.
Eh, sir.
Unim no.
Okay. You dey mias.
Hwe. Omo betu ditum say aka 3 police station so mkoye no. Tie bibi omo kan the 3rd paragraph and 4th paragraph of the statement. This is an electoral commission with The police, however, did not augment security at the premises of the coalition center and at the old head office of the EC, leading to some party supporters invading the old head office of the commission and destroying properties, including furnitures and louver blades. Some of the supporters who also invaded the premises of the new corporate head office of the commission on motorbikes or motorbicycles. They issued threats to the commission and the staff. This instilled fear in the staff and they caused all staff members to flee because the environment had become unsafe as a result of the invasion. It is instructive to note that the supporters were led by the Greater Accra Regional Organizer of the National Democratic Congress.
Sir?
Nupenu.
Okay.
Your best friend.
Yeah.
This is electoral commission. Almost say, Nipa now lead the tax. Mumbai electoral commission. I'm moment to me and declare the 3 polling station results at the time.
About body
Omune Nipa odi omundumba NDC Regional Organizer. Nupenu.
Congratulations.
In a bed threatening EC staff. Assess omu nyoma furniture nyoma. Till our staff also identified 2 men in military uniform.
Okay.
Without names in the company of the supporters. So we call on the police to swiftly bring the perpetrator to book by identifying and arresting and prosecuting them for this offense. 17th January 2025.
Enti enra na omo yisifo ka say yenkoto aba no. Na omo asoma omo offices.
Yes.
Say omo nko supervisor ade no. No omo jiri se nupenu wo afiri ase ana. Na omo jiri se enkofo na omo se so jatade no. Omo they have gone into extension ana. To the extent to say mom office o edanya mo amodan ya mutimu amu ye collation na NDC Greater Accra Regional Organizer nupenu LED tax ebe attack mu amantimi an.
Yes.
The man protect him. Police am protect him. But you saw the need and the sense say my officers enkwa bonting. 19 police stations.
Yes. Now when him say after no crowd no.
Hey.
Siribo.
Arewo.
Yeah, Siribo Kweku.
But Siribo Kweku.
Yes. Oh,
yes.
Over Olidi, the coalition of Ablekuma North, near other 4 constituencies. No. Now our only piece akasa, only asempaka. So we need protection to declare Ablekuma North parliamentary election results.
And you see, I'm fee. Police and fee.
Also, we here protection to declare. It means that we
yes. It's like we here protection for what?
No more yapana NDC regional organizer leading tax. Any military men are called say we are threat more boom na omo officers na omba be declare no Johnny.
If they needed police protection to declare the results, collect the 3 and declare the results at that time.
No, in fact, who kind
first statement
on the crown put there. On no so wie.
Okay.
Oma collect into they need protection to declare.
And so at that time, second protection back on bedding.
Omba declare.
Which means they were going to do an illegality.
Oh, which illegality?
And I said, "Don't my ye dear. Don't ye anyway." Which me say, "Don't we come ye be built 2 months ago? A can be illegality. Come on money." Debbie say,
and that shall say the electoral commission, the police,
yes,
and NDC, led by the president Mahama Akabum, and Omo man for and anything I made
exactly my point.
Say. The next decision Koka it wasn't Kodua's personal decision.
What is the composition of neck?
But only before that, no.
Okay.
And I'll pay before me bano. Many MPP youth penny fine. Or frame or see me himself ko betrim. Na me say I a class before there last 2 weeks one last week 2 years late then them so content. Them all kono. My ento also or the back the next NEC and National Council meeting. So anytime NPP penning for President Mahama na NDC be invite to almost say running Thanksgiving service for unity and for BBR for development bia be kono wie pe nka ho municipal party office bio
say MPP from penny for say e be a day of national prayer.
Day off. Almost say 1st July day of national prayer. Good. And NDC aside on my sika, not Accra, across the country. Acquire prayers, thanksgiving, forgiveness. Almost resetting anamiwa. Almost say coming together, working together for development. Now we invite parties in asofo nyina a call. A Black Star
Square, yeah.
Ko bomb pie. Say you for born in chiche ye ho. Ye nya bibia maninka. Forecourt, okay. Na ye mom pie. Na rade mwa na o man nkwa nimu no. Almost say. And I'm telling them they shouldn't make a mistake. Say anytime after the SCNRA say President Mama oh mumra ye entrance ni nkomo national unity. MPP mpanni bi be sorry yako say okotnase yenko bompa national unity national den ne asofo yi mu bi no mu okobompa ye ne ade omu be kono omu free wa mamuma party office bio because it is clear say NDC no omu take a decision say omu mpe saa nkabomu no
dabi
omu mpe saa because wonim kwame
bra
hwe na yakoba election de bia yakwa to trasem ntokwa na na obubo bi no in fact akotia kwa it was 6 polling stations
just 6
omko pamu da mbo so free ho
e mo bo friend say
we fi Anita di
o hidden toe
we fi Anita di
no hidden toe mo hwe no sum
yes
then general secretary you see yen come back to Sanima we say MPP phobia mountain and the part this leadership is weak and I say ya bu hidden toe e wa kwatia
I never witnessed that kind of leadership
ya bu no ya bu hidden toe e wa kwatia you do call for the dissolution of the next then leadership
but there is a catch.
Yes,
that's why I blame President Akufo-Addo and MPP after I was West Wagon and President Akufo-Addo they bill because parliament just a vigilante bill.
Okay,
I
would disagree with you.
Engu the vigilante group.
Yes,
NDC Emma official statement so omo vigilante
na one never books be
hey so wa hwa
one never books be
the incoming Primpack president
hey and the bend to kwa
oh jai
because me am also eyeing to be
and to kwa be si no yare
mama come
will pay you off
Primpack for empathy for
Private Newspapers
Association of Ghana Private Newspapers Association of Ghana Private Newspapers Publishers Association of Ghana Private Newspapers
Owners and
Publishers Association of Ghana me ka ho HB ba koto aba
yes next month
15th August ya koto aba na yina betom pan president na da ho incumbent I call it 2 terms maximum 2 terms no akwa wi say the John Mahama so akwa it 8 terms no 2 terms no wa wie no enti no ye pe new leadership e wo Primpack na me pesa meko as Primpack president nanka me mi gina ha nanka abedwofo as DJ president also gina ha nanka United Front nanka yeko ba me nua panyi Audu Mahama e peso osisi me one also person work
no Audu unity data
but what can ha
on kind officially
but me official be so declare
or prepare
I had the platform
no
and I remember declare first say me person me
will defy and come after you will pay you off 1 year and yeah be
the penny basis me
yeah be you say the course Ablekuma no
hey it's
why out mean see Primpack office bo no abeto aba me na me catch so him say I so ezongo ni
but the we chere ya
what the I we chere ya
ayo malata for the no one there
oh na sa wo the ezongo ni ya prepare zongo for
no e wo kwa mu wa aristocratic zongo person aristocratic
Audu Mahama the editor and owner of the custodian newspaper is the incoming Primpack president.
He's up against Gordon. He's up against Gordon Asari.
Oh, forget it.
Sir.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And the Obadia and the Bayer pass of Bakasa. What's Asia? I am going Peter Twaso.
What's the man, Kevin?
Now that's what I want to support Audu. I want to support Audu.
I like to go no me original.
I want to support Audu.
My abstaining.
Obi di research class e free your friend is a confirmation. Free your friend is almost support you.
Okay, you go Peter. Twaso.
Enti NPP panyin na o ka asem chen no. O ye youth panyin ayi pa na o say me mani me kan abonti na o be kon neck any national council. Na say President Mahama after by elections ntokwa ni ayi waso west wo gon no. Akufo-Addo de mrabi by ni efe no Vigilante Act 999 say wa ban obia ngu ne vigilante group na nam so ma even last week President Mahama ko Kofodia ko share peace council tie the okan about the Vigilante Act no tie or say we must go further our political differences must never become tools for division, mistrust or violence till vigilante groups through the passage of the Vigilantism and Related Offences Act 2019 Act 999 was a step in the right direction which must be implemented to the latter. President Mahama Okoshia that is Okoshia National Peace Council so Omari constitute Kofodia conference July 4th 2025 this DNA story so ye nyina yiko say Ghana ska ko ye Thanksgiving say ye nyina mom na atwam ntwam that is the past violence akoso both ways baby omo bo before baby some before bo and to make after this passage no and the names of Kumawu by election course so peacefully because the police didn't allow macho men grounds and namso na ma say na can I say north the IGP then Dampare doctor mamfa title den kan because our brain onya
and our brain onya
yes say no macho man and a macho men yes the Primpack president na akasa
they say
incoming forget it
I am talking about
Mr. Audu Mahama the owner and editor of the custodian newspaper is the incoming president
what was
Primpack, whether you like it or not and God Nasaribediaku you better advise yourself.
Na you ma who say anti bi mo type o mo yina se. Minim de be ba say
anti bi who support Ablekuma Hawa.
Tracy na me offer say Tracy bibie na me
say you say election. Election we are coming.
Tracy bibie ni we me na Africa so uncle I need this one uncle I need 20 cities to do this. O man anaka just type bi be catch me say ya me da me hwe twaso.
You say that's how we do a zongo man. What about the base of president? Because you would see who say and catch and never be also be platform.
Okay.
Ablekuma Hawa is the next Primpack president.
Okay.
Settled.
Mati.
Signed and sealed.
Mati.
Enti me say any anti be bad advice so enche. Me say after the passage of the Act 999 in 2019.
Okay.
The police and President Kufuor decided say a more bia vigilante group bia ma by election grounds. Enti kuma wuhwe ya peaceful. Ejeso peaceful. I say not the same thing peaceful. Now President Mahama through of some of I issue statement say on this bantel omo vigilante group nyina.
Yeah, true.
O we 1st July. O see parties nyina mra together. Eko say o man sika. Say yemeka mom niasi bia entwam obi afa obi abon nche no. In fact ne 120 days achievement oni Ghana for kasai o kasafa vigilantism and election violence to the extent say o ka say what committee say even I also West Wagon kan yede yenhwehwem o sa kire mu say enam so ma ASP Azugu any penifo bi BNI for the ahwehwe mu ama nkofo bi e wo say ye mo ye kan say sika kakra
yeah
no compensation e yen o kan ni nyina say o ma yede o mu de ama enti that is the end of vigilantism. 4th July no call Peace Council go na call say obo Kufuor abaso for passing the Vigilante Act. No. Owie ye pe no kata nani. A week or 8 days later. 19 polling stations. Ye buma. Anya how nkwano how comes nkwano mo bo no.
Oh Dabi. Alope me say hu ba ko bi. Lady
Newman. Yeah, Newman.
On attacking also even the candidate free crowd
and they attack them
na moja crowd wo ne ha na funu ha baby
o ma ehunu till say later on no mu say onu nie
me hu lady back so video bibi omo ko to se so hwe no so
yes and Joy FM
Mr. David
no ono she black
Mr. Santi Pacho videos na me dia ma no from manu nya betia role abaye din komo no said that we here na as usual no o de to nchen a na me so akose kona kitu e bi hu ba ko kasa
Pacho what President Mahama even statement say or condemn even the act
see no evil hear no evil
what it wie now be free political parties ni asofo say omumra national unity ye fa e born ncheche ye ho ye mompaye peace and then thanksgiving reset is this resetting. That's the MPP penny who sorry. Say next year now whatever time wa fremu na mu kotena mu wi amunka say Blaster Square na mbeko say ehifa na mbeko munka ho MPP youth ni bi say menka nkyere mu say so mu fremu na mu kope mu wi amamu ma party office
me per story me who story
that and I'm say President Mahama and NDC they are not sincere
yeah kwasi asem obe sorry ajare afifie ajare afifie say me pie ye election na obia kosa line then to aba fefefe na wa address wo de wa address it so oba wa share bibi blue ana bibi sa na o makarat o she kwasiafo omo sorry o she omo yes ani mai o she omo pa enye Dr. Asare Kofo ni bia Dr. Asare say Ghana for bebre dambo mumu but yenhu but mamimra there is substantive issues me started from MPP and
MPP
okay MPP sale me ba no na mo kan special spiritual prayers in nema Nyankopon say we should be very spiritual but said we can God in can sometimes so my name say
common sense
preko sorry, if I go there I'll be some way
to them for
mama for common sense
but your videos na ekoso nyina enra na ma ekoso ewo
common sense common sense eso fire ejuma na the common sense ejuma na o dem paibo a support na MPP fa ye wo nipa bebre say ka no krai eche amanfo bebre say in discipline e ya dos wo MPP in discipline now no ye call a national council ko take decisions who say nipa opinion for more party mo nim say national take decision a second highest decision making body of the party now so omo take decisions ni way no and some were even part of the meetings they went on radio and saying all manner of things
nonsense
and the party BJ Darocha's party way national anyway now obia nobody seem to be doing anything about this party nobody is thinking now who candidate I feel for her but sometimes say namo can near be you sat who connect meeting neck take decision said they were not going to take part in this rerun 19 polling stations. What a hobby. In fact, press conference, front pages. MPP rejects rerun. The MPP say.
Sa press conference me Kobe. Na me ofie ho.
You were sitting by a general secretary.
I want one office no quiet press conference no.
You were sitting by general secretary. Party took that decision say omonko. The following day on na radio so say me call me win. So I win it. In discipline. Okay, only say party no. When they said they were not going, the party would have told electoral commission say yeah pa ye nka ho ntomo print mo ballot paper mo print ma me no kwa. Would they have printed yes or no and I say omo ende ma me no kwa dimba e ballot paper no so who voting is saying just go and print ma me no kwa. They let allow EC to do that. The party should have allowed EC to say yeah my and fire candidate and to ballot paper so for my no kwanko if EC ni NDC ni police me NDC film you know why oh for now me EC one any police one conspiracy or mo it is so sickening and it portends look it presents signal to this country and year 2028 it will not be well for this country. I've said this several times. Mo se party no ago mo nkono na nka maka che isi say as I said mo ye nko bi ye candidate no mamon printing ne in fact ballot paper no so once you are going to an election you withdraw your picture and everything doesn't come on the ballot paper does it? No. Nanka ye ma me no kwa picture bo no ye fa na ya tiama na ye tom print ma no sense na kasa now you have agreed say obeko be wini the party went the party now general secretary so and see ho the deputies
could not have
gone there
next decision. I want to communicated the decision
exactly. So anybody who blame Kodia who say yes exam wuti
I agree with you fully.
Anybody in MPP who could blame
Phobia or Muti at that stage or blame Kodiano, they were part of the neck. I will take it that
in fact, Mr. Me for
Debbie. Oh, Debbie, I like you question.
Peter, yeah, Susan, Kwasiania Maso, what they now, we are member of a party. Party are connect. It is simply a dose for MPP.
You can say fool.
You are a member
who practices. You can't mention say we foolish.
No, bring back president.
Oh, Massa. Peter,
yeah, we'll be Jama.
What do I member home?
Hey, now, Godon, That's the say or a panelist and I say or
the office
or active observer
or active necro bekasa.
I am the class prefect.
Okay, Peter, only a Koso. You are distorting my thoughts. Say more party for no mark or tenacity neck for Peter Omedro. Marco Tidasi, okay, Peter say, well, yes, I met charge more. Mammy reduce the temperature. No, and now Marco Tina meeting, and now party I take it is moved to radio, so now more camp near my emphata. Then you went. When you say I go in a party, as a party was not fully in Ablekuma North.
Yes.
Individuals now who say, Ebia be my supporting mommy way sympathy for her and Omokoye, almost Omokoya, be Bura de Bromo. You think that if the party had agreed to go into this election and Nema pick up some for the buy, say abo, yeah, say Friday or Thursday, or the almost 1,000 motorbikes and the Namho.
Can you imagine?
By election day, he withdrew.
Later, what the motorbikes bear 30, see, when the bear 30, the question.
But did he take active part in this election? Because the party said we are not taking part.
And American, to be a man one city.
Exactly.
Elections.
Yes.
You stand against, you go against the party.
The party are sanctions who convert in now you call elections now, but the woman won by 209 votes.
Yeah.
More your internal coalition, MPP internal coalition, when you did internal coalition first election, no, when you won by 414 votes. Now, if you had stood your ground, say a party, the way could you have said at press conference, say you are winning. These are the results. EC would have gone to do their own thing without you, and they go well will see the folly of EC. Now, Wako. Court case be any hole. Nobody should waste his time and say, okay. You have wasted the beer say court ben or say easy why Omar engaging illegality. When they were organizing that election, didn't you know they were organizing illegally and you took part? You say you are going to take. You bear the consequences. But what is worrying? Almost a party no say. People are saying the party is indiscipline, the party no it is in disarray and all that. I do not think this party is in disarray. But what they need to do, more in discipline or party no, they must be disciplined. So they say party taking decision now. You have to obey by it or you quit. May all association and our group. Political parties are by choice, so association to are by choice. You are not it is not law say who want change or if you think that you will not obey the rules and regulations of the party and they take a decision, you quit. Say Binumajai.
Okay.
If Binumajai call for movement in Nema.
And young every hormone call performance of Ghana police on the election day.
Person make MPP as a one. MPP discipline yard also. Okay. Me, I became a member of I'm a full Cadbury member.
Yes.
I became a member of this party in 1994. Until me Kodasa.
Offices.
Police station chairman before. Ablekuma Central.
Oh, okay.
This is where I voted since 92.
Yeah. Said there course be one that's so fair. Esa buko so how so much that's so na me nua baba ko me nua ba Dick was say I support Boadu 1,000%. The problem in MPP was say the problem is MPP doesn't respect the party leadership unlike NDC. They are not at the buy no me nua baba ko so one also UK was say the voice of wisdom. My personal person, Boadu Mahama, please order his coffee and croissant for him. Okay, say. Gordon, I support 100% all that Peter is saying, especially the spiritual aspect.
That's right.
Let's start organizing the monthly prayers that used to be held frequently. Let me add this. Akotia will not be easy. The planning should start from now. and will certainly use the Galamsey area, give them money, where them fix this for ebeye. MPP should employ young men and permanently train them to protect the party interest at all times.
999.
But say you know it's not working. You see, hold on, let me say I disagree with you. Nana Akufo-Addo. How do you? Oh, remember. See your point. Nana Akufo-Addo. Nana Akufo-Addo. Adwempa de woni tim. And inti na oka say yen disband sa ade ni nyina. Enti na gidi say yi ni nyina free mu a ye koto aba bibia be kama.
So Akufo-Addo trusted
meba. Adwempa na woni tim. However, adwempa no wa mo ho ban nye ho adwuma.
That's why me blame no.
Wa mo ho ban anye ho adwuma. O making sure say MPP for this band or more groups in Nana. And this for the Oshayana one. Was he expecting NDC for some Bayana someone? Did he see NDC for as friends, or he saw them as like devils that you have when you are eating? When you are eating with them, you have to eat with a long spoon.
Say Akufo-Addo, you are passing law. Or passing law and MPP for disbanding or more groups.
Yes.
NDC and disbanding.
Yes.
And I will say because he should not have trusted NDC. Say,
of course, he shouldn't have trusted them. Yes.
He didn't do the law just because of NDC. Say or be trust almost or more. When there is a law passed, everybody must obey the law. If you don't obey the law, there are consequences. Consequences, no, I say taking action.
How do you?
Okay, Meba.
Meba tie me so meba tobo
ene asem na me kasa
all na kasa
asem ena me respond
but me tie wa me tie.
So when they are law pass, everybody must obey the law in the country.
Yes.
If you disobey the law, there are consequences.
Yes.
Say vigilante ya say ya disbanded. Say vigilante party B ni ye bibi say vigilante whose responsibility it is to arrest the people and prosecute?
It is the IGP.
So why are you blaming Akufo-Addo?
So when Akufo-Addo was the president, when Akufo-Addo was the president,
yes,
when Akufo-Addo was the president,
yes,
and his appointee was an IGP,
yes,
was also there,
yes, vigilantes
were operating,
yes.
What happened?
So what did you tell that IGP say?
IGP, let me appointee no. IGP does he take instructions from me?
There is a clear state. Only partner or calling for
so
IGP on the vigilante bill no call it was the president.
You see,
and I didn't the
when laws are passed, constitution is passed by Ghana. Constitution. When violations of constitutions are made, you don't go to say a president.
Okay.
Because you had the violation. Why not? Why we not blame you? Why we not blame? This say why should we not blame you for this nonsense? Why shouldn't we blame you for what went on yesterday? Mami ko easy.
That meet you to us.
Easy ni easy. As for EC, last me lecture, you kasa for 20 minutes on phone on this matter.
But Boss Masari, they haven't been able to provide
because the reason is not mano. They want you EC has said a president that will haunt this country forever. And other places say. The only thing now people may do is say, yeah, collation na me who say me lusua. I just destroy everything.
Yes.
Now EC will be compelled to do a rerun. Yes. Especially when I know I'm losing.
Yeah.
Maybe some question say why na we call election who say we win our bishop electoral materials.
It doesn't make sense.
Why na we win election or say electoral materials? Why? Why we need election and so who sell electoral material so that there will not be evidence say why we need. Why na yes I will be say. EC allow this to go. Now more 3 police stations. Last American was say Nanka 3 no amosi police emamo kwan no. You should have done that at your head office. Say pre parties no more man yet. Most police o mamo security so you didn't do. Police now headed by IGP Yohono then write to EC now. Say they can provide security. Oma mo diligently say omo dodge mo say 3 no omo timi ma security. Now they write to EC say they can provide security for 19 police stations, and then they can provide security for collation. Collation na him na omo koye Peter. Enye old office. Why couldn't they have done that at the old office, the 3 police stations? Don't you see some conspiracy somewhere? Don't you see that?
It's not in doubt.
And then the party sits down to say that we will not fall into this conspiratorial trap. Now Obize me meko. So what koje? Sit no say ajama MPP. Now media me ya. Die sie nyina say mo akwhye niema any on a whole school. And Kodako school was bent down. And yes, sir. Oh, how national prayers. Me say niema no ho. I always say me bomb pipe. Me am a spiritual person, me bonfire. But such prayers here is a Nyankopon bubefuye.
Oh, say Bible kura say
ewo kura mo.
That's me boa me. Okwasia mpa bokra de ene na chiwade nyaatwom ne.
That is what we have been doing in this country. Nyaatwom.
Odibonya ni mpa.
Odibonya ni ene nyaatwom.
Sometimes the best me ya say somebody like Cardinal Apia Texan. Your man no bagan have a kasa ene kasa here. And a few days later what happened? We saw what happened.
Flash of one penny for
Pentecost. Oh, Master. You see,
Methodism for
and Peter with the burning. Peter with the burning air course. Also for no from almost be a bonfire any imams need be BI Wagana na who has condemned what who condemned what went on them.
Sir, they change I feel about
okay be on be preach.
Enya we na make am. Enya no na make am. Me say for me election na she dying. Let destroy electoral materials in here. So Biankasa.
Yes.
National Peace Council, CSOs, there Muslim National Muslim mission. Omo issue statements all the time. Head office. They issue statements all the time on national issues. Oh church. Catholic Bishop.
Mesra omune. Oh no. La say oma issue statement galam say refi.
Election
na no do time. Omo ya quality am ya fe
to boy.
Quarterly Koka enu so.
Mo trust enu.
Man sorry enu
so Koka enu. You know me bo Ghana Muslim Mission.
Yes.
Catholic Bishops Conference.
Yes.
A Pentecostal council charismatic omo nyina omo ni Ghana ha enya sako fo ya na ekọ bompai wo so mo say enya omo bompai wo ho
parliament forecourt of parliament
forecourt
omo bompai no e wo wie da no nso to ya nka e be me de omo ye sanema nyina e presi ye sidi no be gina de be omo ka bompai nyina they didn't pray say man ye to trust them e wo Ghana. If they had prayed, then God did not listen to them. If they prayed, say, my and deep body, say, yeah, then the Yankupon, that's why I say, more Bible quotation, also a Jiminy here there.
Oh, Nyachum, so Okwasiampa body, Yankupon.
I have said it, say, maybe we are singing na Peter Unim. Nipa mempe or we are see, Nipa or Yachu, hypocrite, and now Obi or pretending. That is why people may. President Akufo-Addo, you can say anything about that man. He never pretends.
Yeah.
Say one pair there, we yet there one yet. He never pretends. That's what I like about him. Until I may support no, he was the person who brought me into MPP, and I'll continue to support him. No matter nipa oye ya obia or you cannot be until oye nipa. Nyankopon kwa na on ye problem your friend say you won't fa no ho nipa there you cannot get everything 100%, but when you stand as a human being, say you believe in what you believe in, even if you are wrong, people will know say you stand for the right, you stand for your principles. But this country, there are not many principles in this country, including your our pastors, our imams, our religious leaders, they are no men of principle enough in this country.
But that's it.
And now, me
person with ye.
Manu now me. Election year course we. I've said they say 2028 one. Yam prepared.
Mati.
Yam prepared.
Ablekuma Muhammad. And
now, this country.
Mati. Ablekuma Muhammad was your managing editor.
Gordon.
Yeah,
the supreme leader. As any message, Bakubi. But and I think say we have to correct it. Supreme leader and group chairman.
For
the overseer.
What's the day?
Or say yeah, sa fa DJ election.
Me pacho. Me you microphone. Pacho, me read messages. Me pacho, me so messages say ben na Ghana for na the messages aba. I'm not reading messages from foreigners for now. Me show. Kofi Fusuno dey aba was said leadership took the decision based on some factors and they all happened. We should learn to respect we should learn to respect our leaders. They are not perfect, but all of us can't be deciding for the party as it's happening now. And Kofi Fusun cancer and what do we buy? Meba crop back up so then their boss said next decision was the best. The argument of using a by-election to counter next decision is a flawed one. Do you know why? The rerun was against common sense and travesty of electoral justice. Yes. Boycotting was a good testament. The seat was not going to change any dynamics or parliamentary setup. Why was it the first time an election was being boycotted? Sorry. Didn't it happen in 1992, 2008, 2019? It was a matter of principle. Next time when NEC takes decision, we should take our time and analyze it before attacking it. Social media is a go with so many with plethora of
thought. And my main count just 30 seconds. Onim say DSC and Rai, including your so-called supreme supreme leader now say
my so-called
Masa my enjoying well. Or sending near my picture say your platform be so say because of how we see how I say, but you have shown say Honorable Hawa Kumsin was also a victim in that same question. In fact, her son was nearly killed by NDC tax.
Yes.
Or
the peace in
Koka, yes, Koka, no, my boy. Ayawasu West Wogon. That was a by-election. But you see, Ayawasu West Wogon. Say Ghana for you now, pastors need their boy. And I said they spoke about it.
Yes.
What did Akufo-Addo do?
What the commission?
He set up a commission of inquiry. And with the recommendations, government's white paper rejected some and accepted some based on the constitution. And yes, sir.
Yeah.
Those things are say compensating Omar if Akufo-Addo's government has not fully compensated those people buying say a continuum and yes sir.
Now by cause committee so
on the same matter. And yeah no now say madam for Opame no IGP Dampare.
Yes.
On Shishemu.
No even last week Kofodia National Peace Council orientation. Because I say the current IGPs was some they are shining sir. So on Shishemu. Okay. Only BN9 director. My friend Adam for Azugu. ASP Azugu.
Yes.
Oma qualified bear 7 times.
Okay. Good. So at least something was done.
Yes.
But I must say, yeah, be resetting. Me made you resetting. They say, Bonnie course. So near my year, you know, you be cancel. Now you start at friend.
We walk a bomb payako.
Okay. It appears to me, yes. What is happening now is an upgrade of Bonia.
Yes.
Almost see say so no. But they have escalated the burning and this country retaliation yefano kwa Ghana
how do me that mama call first Koka ho na my read the story no sex offender Professor Jampu sex offender certified sex offender University of Ghana a year investigation na who say what the bonne one ema onu timi kase enam the past history of Honorable Hawa Kumsin. He should not have been allowed near a polling station. na wo ka sa asem we dia meba me sremo se wo ka sa asem we ya clearly no eye entro no and ye wo Professor Jampo I'm putting it on record today say per your past record so we say so dem kwa na se sofo no or your ba eso odwane okwa so dem na so emma ho no ma eni say ma wotena ben emma because of your past record University of Ghana records ye delete enyeyi sex offender like you Professor Jampo saying say obi a woni record say wo via ballot box say wakwati ballot paper muda we say she should not have been allowed near a police station but wo sex offender there wo eni say tro wutimi tram emma wom sa ko ta tro na say ma wo ka no ma eni say ma wo fro ka no because eni do de be ye wo mo we sex offender busa
Sa University of Ghana ya call University Ghana
University of Ghana e ba kope
no a big count
the University of Ghana
a big count but there's one on the Primus Inter on the number 1 say you suspending in 6 months the salary yantua ye catch and say the bonne word in a swan to the sense say I was see osan kosua de yesa na dwene ya bonitimu dam me after 6 months what was the final so mo ye hwehwemu say ade na ya accuse no ye na anye
and that was a report
no by
yes
say or you offended
yes and until was
wa committee offense
yes
and then University of Ghana as a institution like the premier university allow no he still lectures at the university.
Omoka say remedies wo.
Yes.
The remedy was that I was say bibi won ti me ha adwen. Enu nti I was say me ko ba bi ne kusua de. Ye ko kire na de say de be ya lecturer ohu ma obe behave kama as a discipline lecturer.
Say University Ghana yes sir.
Me read me report no.
University of Ghana there are no you see the reason why I'm asking these questions they say nipa no yes ade no the man is still lecturing at University of Ghana. Last about 2 weeks ago, Metieni interview be or say even though he's on sabbatical and he's a director general of Shipper's Authority, Ghana Shipper's Authority, he's still lecturing at University of Ghana.
Me batuti, me say, what say? Mami read this statement ni bi. Wey udobi ankoshe, Professor Jampo. Ameba. Professor Jampo who dey tie. Me wie kwa me twa na mas dey send no. Professor Jampo Butako get suspension with no pay over sex for grade documentary. 17 February 2020. The University of Ghana has suspended Professor Jampo and Dr. Butako for 6 months and 4 months respectively. It is Jampo then is 6 months and Butako then 4 months for their roles in a sexual harassment scandal which hit the school last October. A statement by the university's management revealed that, in quotation, in line with Statute 46(2) of the University of Ghana statutes as amended and Regulation 15.0 of the Code of Conduct for Academic Staff of the University of Ghana, the disciplinary committee recommended a 6-month suspension without pay for Professor Jampo and a 4-month suspension without pay for Dr. Butako. The suspensions take effect from January 1st, 2020. Now, we're saying they will also be subjected to an annual assessment for a 5-year period. Where 2020, and Minuka say he's still undergoing annual assessment for 5-year period. Oh, there be yes, you with you. After 6 months, you'll be teaching, but they'll be monitoring you. In addition, Professor Jampo and Dr. Butako are required to undergo appropriate training on the University of Ghana's sexual harassment and misconduct policy, as well as the Code of Conduct for Academic Staff of the University of Ghana. They will be required to receive positive assessment after the training before resumption of their duties. They are also required to undergo annual assessment for a period of 5 years. Where your direct quotation for University of Ghana report. Wo a sex offender. Yeah, University of Ghana say we a sex offender. Say abo wutimu dam. Ya ma training na. obesa akoye biem na your man training ko po wie nso so a ye besa de what to assessment so for 5 years just say wo de e hyewu say wo de wo oba de a wontimi enyai
still within the assessment period.
It's still within the assessment period. Professor Jambo, excess offender, calling somebody say he shouldn't have been allowed closer to polling station. Koka kasa.
Me chia ya hwefo no bia OTM. Eba na MPP nsem ne neka. I think say issues no more than yeti ase anything yeko. I think neck a committee.
Hey, my bro. Asma to me. UPS for Professor Mensah. Gordon, did you attend only one university in Ghana? And yeah, me say because UPS. And I'm who say Ken University for so and you say me your course be na high Ken University for the Baba certificate.
I gave you a window of opportunity, sir.
Has the window been closed?
No, not yet.
So I beg you, repeat the window. Let me pass through.
Where is over contested? No.
Oh, send the Abusafo SMA mint.
And this officially.
Abusafo mint.
Officially.
Abusafo mint.
Officially.
Send Abusafo. So what's the window?
University of Ghana is the premier university and the first.
Okay.
First.
Okay.
But there are others almost more.
Okay.
Into University of Cape Coast Science and Technology news and UPSC
and a UGC is a UGC and away
by University of Ghana and their first.
Okay.
It's a BA 1948 a year premier university.
It but you said the new Penyakano Sapepe Koka Yanko.
So in Pennyfo we bring a call neck meeting. I feel say Bonia ana ade a yesi yehwe ene enkai say neck is the second highest decision making body. But in Kofo was here into briefing any idea because the course me hu say mpanifo bi a eco meeting omo personal interest, and personal interest no started from the day meeting by ye ka say 31st January ye be elections no in Crawford personal agenda ni no maybe aba inti every time omo person omo ya no omo undermine your friend is saying the decision making ni mpanifo na ewo ho no inti omo committee ni wie a no mana decision a ye take e say what dem ho no na omaba na omo de ama the young people, the fragile people in the party no na omo so unim say majority of nkofo edi atem no omo nye card bearing members of the party, omo ye sympathizers of the party, omo ntie dues, and some nkofo no party head office and our constituency office kromunko regional office kromunko hoda adie bi ekoso ayese mpanifo hwe ebinuma yo omo say omo person omo contest position bi unu say ayawa so we na ekoso no even obia jai activity you know, there were people who were in regions granting interview and were the people who were spilling all this.
Ayawa so Ablekuma no.
Yes, no muti ebi okuma say no bi water crade oti radio so kasa ade we say ni say impenimfo no so elidi ya ka say yenko omo define orders ka say yenko no, they got missing when they were needed. Omo nyina yirai when they were needed.
Oh, Koka ebi no ko boss pa.
Sa spa no eye for the optics.
Omo ko boss pa na omo chia na omo free ho.
Eye optics.
And the party no lose we.
And you see maka say munhwe NDC strategy. NDC use a particular person in the party. Every time bia ye benya problem bia omo ba be show face. No aye sa no mani nyina. Chaos ne ba wi a no aba. Abe kire so na e be ma. But no action. No action. There is another big problem. One will say MPs no any omo person omo ko internal elections no omna e support the young ones in Crawford our party. Obi di nanado echi for 20 years. When ya point when ya hwe. Enti edru baby say baby asika wo no. No beden. Opeso oko. In Crawford di party echi ani e wo pa wo manya hwe. E na mo yare ebinim issues school fees ni sa no they have issues. Enti sikasem abedani order of the day. And Ankofo di sika dada Ankofo na Ankofo ti social media edi o matter. Se unkan MPP constitution na be careful send your attacking Ankofo. Kodia na lead elections no. Kodia na any picture wo ballot paper no so no. Kodia any nimpenifo no my research who say elections na ye kono bitu president, national security and NDC the whole Ghana against MPP. A fragile MPP. And because obi super say o use mood that you call elections e winning the flag bearer ninti no ono so why say ono wa fasika no o twetwam na we sit and penny for party no mu ene appointees a ye be start ya publish o mu din ye be kai ye party for so o mu wo ho a o mu benefit ya koda they are not helping the financing of the party. Look at the issues akodia wo hwe no ma ekoso bebiri wo party onini head of operations we yen su nyi say party na nyini o say 1992 96 2000 no man see yen kura yen tumi manage na baby a party na dru digital space abemu a bibi a waya wo dem kura wa abontin why we accusing him impanifo no mo se yen ko no nkofo na edi o machi no mo wen omo ba ho enra ye bu nkrofo no omo ba he they didn't come there. You want to lead a party as a flag bearer. Your army no it's about you, not about the people na beto abama no then ye kwahi. If you can't galvanize the youth, say grassroots for no feel said they are being used and dumped, and gradually sa de no de ye sisu de bia yenyai neck any mpanifo no wan unfortunately say yare any no bi aha mpanifo ni bi ye wo ho ana ebilimu enya available nche say there is no executive wo fie kura manage no din ma wo fie management din ma then wo to me say ubedi obi atem because obi aka hye wasum say obeye na me ka kire omo start saade no especially omo call for peace na omo lose position no internal elections don person omo no we agree eye open obi atumi ba mpacho ye seat na ye de ma na wo ko lose ye no ko fabra na e ma onfofo
me da se
o mpacho me ba impenimfo na ewo party no a se NDC for frem se mo mra na mo ko no se eda mu be sa move ni biom no mu ko ho amunka ho
o se ne ya ka cho
because omo ya mu crocro the John
yes
88 ye num nsem mu nim plot we ni e wo ho say you cry list ya chonko for 20 126 din say these are individuals, deal with them. Say na mo hu asofo na mo bo ho ban ye ka asofo din na mo support you because ebinim call ma sorry because ebinim ye elders wo ma sorry tina asofo echi ma asofo yi di gan le hwamo na de ya say sebi wako school wo nimde wo ye practical business owner na wo ye bibia impuntu wo ho na obi a onko school do si nyame na ama ne honhom etu funa wudi akire spirituality no we can never take it away.
That's true.
Inro any normal here party no ofo say NDC ni year fi say 4 years no o leadership crisis ofo so nim so leadership crisis ebeba inti eso tito and the spirituality ofo say asofo sabi azanfo na ye de akeka ho ni nyina enya adwuma na ahehya amom akonfo ne ne baby ene mu ni na ntinya ofo say spirituality ye leadership na enya attack. Say we don't come together to pray and the young people leadership ekosuru akola na ode ubenyine duru ho nti say na wudi atema kai hu say one day will come you will contest na sa youth na beba wo mre no nti say wo ye bibia leave Kodia and the executives alone they did not say we should go for the election. Obi no for say when you the conviction say okwa obeye, individuals decided to support. Individuals no eboy yako amfa. Let's come to the table and restructure.
Yeah.
Me pamocho akotiana ayekono. The executives should allow the constituency and the region to lead the elections.
That one I agree with you.
No more support it. They should allow the constituency and the region to lead. No more churchery, because the dynamics on the ground has changed. Yeah. Politics is more dynamic and scientific now.
Let them talk.
Your research.
Last point wait here.
Oh yes.
This point about this point about Kutia. Yes. This point about
what is that three?
But this point about Kutia means supporting 200%. Look, when you allow the people on the ground to be the leaders of action way, they participate fully with all their might and their wit. Until you more lead the charge.
Yeah.
Any constituency for any region, then the national will back them up and the thing will be strong.
Free a send off from Ra.
Yes.
You can send off for by election. Many the rule. That's a bit. You could do about 9 days as a 11 days. I don't know how people I don't really how people perceive me to be, but me will feel weekend. So if you ada kusi man pia you put them in the last BBC say we can matter fear man pian kwan mu fie da kosi da me condition me num no so far as I'm in the room I don't switch off my air condition by a free air condition one crime I could da send off 11 days air condition that them more them ho obi fie na da wo fan na ebo ho no wo ye call because na de wo jina kwa ho ye den fan na ebo dem ho no. Oh, my wife catches and I would have come here. Me was some with them. What the make can I say? Yeah, 11 days. What we saw, and they say, National Party took over the campaign in the constituency. To the extent to say Charles Owusu, Charles Opoku, our year candidate no party na afalo. Agye na boso. Yeah, 11 days we never spoke to one day me bu fu na me friend no. Na me kachi, wunti ne afri nkra be kromo sei. Na so my party before that down. Na so woni yan kasa. Amagana fo anti de wo ka. E de me that room no kachi so menya botrema no. E me se nya botrema ne say, ya ba 7 days. Yes, sir, under pressure. You see? Sabi Pedro say one no no enya hwe enu ti de ka say never again akwatia e de na ye be kono party mpanifo mo wo constituency ene mo wo region omo fa plan emra budget emra party mpanifo one crime mo fa budget mo support budget no go and support them to execute it if they repeat it
national officers in Kwanko polling agent in Punja how?
Oh how?
I already say that Boke was a polling agent there. One time Opamon say Ombusum Hunenimna say Obi Baro Hunenim or Baba MPP.
Where a test case?
Oh, I'm a referee.
Where
almost share your friend. Now he need to then
where a test case. Where and unfortunately Akotia boys ni bebre no more ha.
Ya kwa hono mo enu echa na jo yisia bebre
adia ba ko ye mpani force
okay let me read the messages was say okay
the last one
okay
the party needs to do a research about the people they are working with. We need to understand the people we are working with and then take decisions that will cut across everybody because no man you know.
In fact,
acquire individual interest.
Say you my dear Udin and how many?
And I'm what two. Oh, and then you have about the other man.
Now would say Papa Penny Mubino so Bubuashi was he Koka more fire. Keep the momentum. You are inspiring us. Your contribution is well appreciated. Was it Gordon? But Obiako off. But please. But Omunamoko off. May you be at the was it? It's annoying. This country is bleeding because some Ghanaians have allowed themselves to be brainwashed by the NDC and their so-called political neutrals. But all is not lost. I'm hoping and praying that my party MPP will learn painfully from the pain some of the party members are currently going through. The parties will come back fully prepared to retake political power to redeem the political image of this country. God, you and your crew and the entire panel, you are doing marvelously well. Inti Kwame Champon, Ububuashi, and that what they buy. Bubuashi, SM Baho, by me, Abrewa chop by Ubuashi. And so I said, me banner, me back. I want that.
I stayed in the Akuma in Accra more years and
that's the we read mame Proverbs 22:7. Yeah, Proverbs 22:7 oh.
Senior mami.
To the damp with the reading Proverbs 22:7 then ho. Proverbs 22:7. Bible na ehwehwemono mame Dr. Reverend Joyce Agye na de baye ya brofo ene etwi ena 22:7 was then ho you see no yes 22:7 sika se be ka dan
the rich rules over the poor,
yes,
and the borrower is the slave of the lender.
Okay,
or the 4 year here for so now or the family yeah the ofem akwa yeah the ofem akwa it is a me confirm free you are no want me na akwa.
Okay, okay.
Now Matthew 6:5 in count.
Read Matthew 6:5. In fact, the message we buy no ya pon me boni din.
Okay,
now you need how to deal with him. But what is a message we buy no
I'm saying me
that be the good also read Matthew 6:5. But you say pa abusa for a high wontumi radio 95.9 movement television program did the beach FM God na sabi there Koka wa say no more managing editor, the custodian newspaper and owner yes. And then we potential president for Prempad me no abusa me film ntino I give reverence to the elderly. What I say etino Mrs. Tankasa nana dom tie kwache watiame wase ade mintimi contest me offer say tracing so atibi so na throw their breme na wase uncle a grandma say you have to stop eteja etino man the day it said yeah at least I give in and be pa would do asem no dem
when you pray
before
and when you pray you must not be like the hypocrites. For they love to stand and pray in the synagogues and at the street corners, that they may be seen by others. Truly I say to you, they have received their reward. To say na se mo bom paya munya se nya atwomfo no opese o gina hia dan mu ane mountain twia so bom paye na nipa ahuon eno kra me se mo se wanya wa ketua dada
wanya mo nyina nya ma ketua dada Mr. Satipa cho me di video bi ma last one
me ba so me se mo o ma nya mo ketua dada
Mr. Satipa cho ma video bi
justifying the attack
ketua bi see.
And sometimes it may not be you yourself.
Yeah, video yeah no the last one. My man Jean Mensah draw attention to it. Say we are when I make this one. We are this one. It but of fatuso. Na me shall you see Adebi Koso Enra Ewo Article School Complex. NDC for one mu didi edin komo ya dia. Mo super long spoon. Che omutua nkofo bi sika to the extent say u koto abana Musha Devi. Woko twaba na electoral commission officer. Ese polling booth boot no mushem omiemienu. It didn't happen once. All the jeans no. Mami we enye se bia wo ye yo. Enye se yo koboa no hefa. Mami na nanante aba so koboa no. Mami no nanante aba. Eti wonim de okoye. Hwe wo de hwe we na wo pese okọ. Ye wo video bebre ho no ma owuram.
Jina bana se.
Owuram a no akoka cho se to abane fa ha. Owuram a emie. Na de ye me ya ne se we ya reporter na wo ho. And what capture DB? What the man paid for? And never was say, and never be cause of a motion among the who is commander will be en fee.
The reason will be en fee. That's why
I want now.
No, I want to know. I'm funny young. Now, candidate no so because you couldn't provide security for all this. And look, agents now more money or MPP agents. No, you as he said, you say checking the pie no more juma. The entire missing election you call even the main one no they were agents that you could not even vouch for their credibility. Where I'm telling you
agents dey be cry aduanyam no come on cry
anko and na we say parties no so on no so be kono. How did she even select the agents in Niama?
Okay, enti I know be kasai only agent ba say God ni gina how na omu dia no 500,000 500,000 500,000.
Okay, we no. Nyame adoma and the week no na just here University of Ghana. Na just here ko but ade enema mienu bi wo hono mo a ka be se galamsey no ene meniwe the choice. The mbase yen kan ya discuss. Galamsey de mbase yen ka ana say the takeover of Azuma Resources Black Volta de no. The number se mom yenka na
you 2 in 1.
The number se yenka mo be se yenka Azuma de no anase galamsey aden na wonka who da panyin no nti
no only say case no is still an litigation.
I want him by landing there no. Okay,
you see there's a dispute,
so you are saying let's go.
No men can't. It's a dispute. Me share the entire men can't.
You have to do a common position on
no.
Okay, any it mbeka galamsey. So may I have elected to talk about Azuma die. Mr. Sante, ma send the bibia ma wo.
It is a allergic problem what about.
NDC dey president Mama dey even ode you. Wa fa no ho adwen na.
There be me the two topics e buy. Me the two topics e buy say.
We am lose guard.
That be there were 20 minutes to go. And I'm the two topics by said then I'm mo ka ho asem. And I'm
say galamsey.
Mo pegalamsey. Ye nyina mo pegalamsey. Okay, ba me pe Azuma die no. Hoda me kon.
Kwa na obeka na yanka bi.
Me kwa metimi aka.
Okay, o de kan de kakra.
Nya me din se me kwa metimi aka. Ana me ba ba na mo kwa me nto aso.
Eno so anya boy.
Eno so na mo ko besi tabe. Ogwa ede. Mr. Santi Pacho me de let bia ascend factor so na yen kinkan why na Black Volta baby a gold ho pa Ghana gold.
Good thing about this whole project say Baswa region.
Yes, region.
Upper West region. Nte media na me ni say project ne be Baso. Ntokwe wo ho no.
Okay. Me pese ka bia enami ntimi nko jaachi bia mekọ akọ started from 1992 eba ebra ye de sa asase nyina ema Azuma Resources Ghana Limited no. Pacho yenko. Na ejuada no okay enura na wotwe. Na Azuma Resources for edikata ba bonten say wo mahu say engineers and planners at the krata ba bonten invite Ghana for media for say omunhia baabi juada na omo enko omo nko sign ni bibi say engineers and planners are taking over ownership of Azuma Resources Ghana Limited of the Black Volta concession. Na saa de na ekoso no enya no kre etimo obi enko edru juada no yehu de ekoso omo koi eko sign omukoye no Marriott Hotel no Marriott Hotel ni ye ora Dr. Sam Jonah ne dia ɛhɔ no mkoye saa ade no Dr. Sam Jonah ejina Ibrahim Mahama nchen ye da no so konya nkruma ekodebe for odebe fa Ibrahim Mahama ho no 1 minute to the magase menkwa na magi nkwani odi na chika kama omuwi ade achiye Eda President Mahama kwa kasa baby say ebre naso time aso say Ghana for so timi only gold mine company large scale ewo Ghana ene kofo say entokwa ekoso ade bi hu etiade amaye no enye papa mo nto mo kakra omuso asembie ni ho yawie obi anu musafedie yese asembie ni ho then comes 10th July Krata media to sui eye signed by Emmanuel Ama Kofibua, or a member of parliament, and was a minister. Emma Lands and Natural Resources. Mumientie was an ongoing dispute between Azuma Resources Limited and Engineers and Planners Company Limited. Obibeka say na private companies minu kwa ministry ndi wosimu say. Ministry no ewo interest because asase na mo ko hono e Ghana asase si etimi ye project ne ska bamu a Ghana be benefit se eseya Ghana lusu it o my Ghana ewo interest so it is good to say ministry no will intervene way to go yenti was say I refer to your earlier correspondence in response of the above subject matter as well as the various press releases and public statements that have since been issued concerning the dispute. In light of the circumstances, I have decided to grant the parties a final period of 7 days within which to resolve the matter amicably. A final period of 7 days within which to resolve the matter amicably. A final, which means say one more time that Agye or maybe that because so might be time that a quality can say one more final period. Should this period elapse without a mutually agreed resolution, a decision shall be taken in the best interest of the country. I strongly urge all parties to refrain from addressing this matter through the media and instead focus on constructive dialogue and responsible engagement. Consequently, the Minerals Commission is directed to facilitate and support the parties in resolving these differences in order to what? In order to ensure the timely commencement of the project. Signed, Emmanuel Ama Kofibua Medasi. Baby, what can ya was say? So after 7 days, Oman to me and reservoir 7 but we tell you every so. After 7 days, Oman to me and reservoir 7 on their own there. The ministry will take a decision in the interest of the party of the state. My interpretation here. My interpretation is say ministry no catch Azuma for say some money engineers and planners. Mama nye dia omo person mo ye no a meje fi mu sem na me dia ma wo mo. Say the bay engineers and planners e be ye adwuma na amagana faso abaso. That is my interpretation. That is my interpretation and that is my opinion. Because at the quota makers and they say now the only interest of the state and they say for work to commence. I was our mining concession. No. Azuma, as it is now, omo financial status no e form. Omo issue. All of a sudden, you see GRA, omo de cabe $3 million. E wo GRA all of a sudden. Eti si say pese sa concession no. E ye adwuma dia, Azuma cannot mine. I just say EMP. And that is the only thing, that is the only option. And what the ministry is telling Azuma say, mumpo, fama EMP, man fama EMP, ye be use presidential caveat the Agye edema EMP. That is my opinion on it. My memory, but your mom person ka galam say no. Obi enka we bi, wa person ka galam say. Some my option. Men set it tone. My headline was unka bi. Nyamiad wo yin nyina so ofom you know but when the best start first and am monyum o to be come nu nyina and o carry on kagala me say because there's not much time
Because yes.
Now when I say what time? When I say time there, what dia? Say host to my time. I would you can allocate time to yourself.
On say enra. On say many aye be enra me delete. Until we sound the problems become.
Problems be.
Onim say because we dey o tete me. Oh so.
Bram Pacho.
The mamen kasa.
Okay. 3 minutes. Let's go.
Ghana there. Say if it is chosen between say Omenya Ghanaian company, ebe Jumabi, every well-meaning citizen of this country, say choose between Abai, or be choose between Ghanaian or be owning maybe property be or Ghana against a foreigner. I think there will be a war a be a because a Ghanaian. We are in a corporate world.
Yes.
Corporate world, so there were rules and regulations governing business transactions. Papano, Azuma Resources, a woman saw me a foreign company, but they acquired that site.
Yeah.
And now also and ton ama EMP engineers and planners. MZ business no agreement. MOU so almost signing any near koye between the two parties. Internet kodru baby edru say to the extent say case no kra no akwa kodru court of arbitration.
Oh UK, yes.
UK. Now and now I can say omokoshia say obi pe nyankruma nka ode be fa year amene obi no. Omo apparently say omukaji ebusia every bank.
Yeah.
And almost $100 million, and yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nanka, my understanding is that part of the money or all the money will be used to pay Azuma Resources off.
But the value near 300 million.
It has. You see, that's another
initially 100 million.
If I move from 80 to 100,
yes.
And as I say, the value of the site, according to Azuma Resources, I'll move it to 300.
But you see, let's have we are educated the public.
Exactly.
Now, Nyamencha there, so general manager so there was wunti.
Yes.
Obama tell me Kakadia so. Me patrol.
Yes.
Yama education is in it.
Yeah.
Ebra Azuma for any EMP a call into agreement.
Yes.
So on beton adiano ediama EMP no.
Yes.
They valued the
site
concession at $100 million.
Yes.
And now EMP cash on between canon on best
installment. Yes.
But EMP and me and TS canon.
Yes.
Within that the agreed installment period.
That's right.
And I quite chimamenchi. A drew baby EMP on betuano. And now Azuma Fonso say at the current unit ye share your concession and baby ne bona could do no and $100 million beam. How could do 300 million?
Yes.
You know there between you and I, honestly. We ain't mean say ready beam and I say ready for. But that is the situation.
Yes. I see. The reason why Azuma for no, if EMP no so the initial agreements and also say installment or the year up to a certain level, I think the Azuma Resources will not have the right.
Yes.
The right to
exactly.
Demand
exactly.
Right. Because if you agree. Say a agreement. Say
yes.
Yes. Not say me say terms and conditions agreement be because that's why I talk of international. This is an international
transaction.
And I may say if the EMP had agreed on the terms, and on my yes up to point or when we say no say value now cost they will not have the right to say increase.
A community right
because they know signing a agreement be but they are alleging say. Let's say your name say whether EMP have actually reneged on the agreement let's say if what Azuma Resources Air can say you do not abide by a terms and conditions of the agreement,
yes,
then therefore at the end of air can one so our value at this material moment has moved from 100 million to 300 million.
Yes,
the American say if they had agreed EMP and Kamu ale Omoidi society, they will not have the right to say increase.
Of course.
Yes. Now they have the right. They are making the claims because allegedly EMP are reneging on the commitments making in the agreement. Now the thing is confusion about. Let us not refer. Oh, you are saying say EMP Azuma Resources say you are saying say they may not have the strength to do it, but in their letter they said they will. If you look at the last but one paragraph or so of the final part, almost they are committed to executing the project.
Yes.
But me, I have said.
But the question is, if they are committed,
yes,
all these years, why haven't they gone into commencement?
Probably because of the engagement.
Okay.
That's why no more change. Then the minister said he's giving them final 7 days.
Yes.
But me, I have stated, say because. If Obia Beka say Ghana project, if it is owned by a Ghanaian, me, I will love it.
Of course.
But I'm also saying these are transactions. You also have to look at the image of this country. Say, are we encouraging people to come and invest? Because here we are calling foreign direct investment. So be banners will be investing in this country. Are we taking the true person through our legal procedures to ensure we have people who are foreigners who are confident to invest in this country with our legal frameworks in now? Are they protected with our laws so that obi a person will invest will know say me bagana the regulations and rules will protect me as an investor. That's a foreigner
who push me mako into marketing the yimkaka say you just for a marketing person marketing me fair dey can be a friend pestle.
Yes. He say man for we am
so what the one be you fair be pestle PESTEL.
That's right.
Na P no political condition war on mine.
Yes.
And na E no economic.
Yes.
What you say? Eti na esne social na ekosa ko say legal regime krompe wo man mu te say.
Correct.
What you say?
Yes.
Eti so obi person obi invest for Ghana.
Yes.
Obusa say se me no obi nya asemo a
am I protected
by the legal regime we ho na to say
fair towards me.
What you say? No wa show political stability.
Exactly.
And then the political system ewo ho.
Correct.
Say eti say enya Ghana, Africa na ewo no.
Yes.
In fact, the sub-region na ewo mu no. Obi bia foreign investors bia wo bia use the pestle the yina Ghana
to gauge. Exactly.
Ghana ye first.
So we have to do things to ensure say nipa no person investing in Ghana no. All these things we mention are in the country.
Of course.
So that they will have the confidence to come and invest. Because young client yet. That's why we need foreign direct investment in this country. Then we come to the issue on the table. Two parties, as I said, we will be able to do things in a manner that they will own the concession.
Yeah.
But you have to do it in a way the foreigner will feel say he's been fairly treated.
Exactly. Now why you Juma?
Now why you Juma? That's very important. Many people will have this common belief. But you see, Ghana we should also do it holistically. Say Obia business. Ghana near, we should not bring politics into it. Last member question said, when you say handsome mining, akonta mining. When you say large scale mining,
large scale mining and just small scale mining, owned by Chemanun,
owned by a Ghanaian. The license are foreign companies, large scale miners, omonko prospecting in forest previously. And I did back akonta mining. Say on swear prospecting. And yes, or prospecting or mining the forest. So the mere fact they say Yama no license to prospect. Yama company say or prospecting forest or Ghana last scale Peter.
Yama obi.
How come say obi ebinum correct too? How come
prospecting Yama mining?
I say Yama akonta mining say onko prospecting. Ewo a year or no ne dear. Galamsey. When you know, so it's not even small scale mining, legal small scale mining. It's legal large scale
mining
company. So the American they say, if one, yes,
Fako Dr. Bre Champon,
yes,
Dr. Bre Champon, so you're Ghanaian,
yes,
Ghanaian, only chain of hotels.
In fact, he brought some from the same state too.
Yes.
Peter.
Yeah, I felt they were say a person was taught snit.
Yes.
And you know the case of person or not snit.
Snit. And yes,
it is snit. International bid. Ama one also so apply. Kwa ni this year.
Oh, you Ghana ni.
We Ghana ni. One no dem say why you born because ebi omo hwe de tuntum na was Burkina Bay.
Yeah, that be.
Ebi am so wa.
O send me off me chrome.
Na mumu hos
I say dark people say me dark.
Na say na go say what Upper West.
Yes.
Upper West and Burkina Faso mo say border.
Yes.
Upper West mo say border. E tell me omuhu they don't see him as a Ghanaian. Maybe they see him as a Burkina Bay. To the sense say one deserve we say one of the talk Ghana Japade. Emma and Munyamba baga. Me can say me omo can say Rock City. Yes. It is the biggest hotel in West Africa or something.
So they are even in Africa. In fact, one day me Obi Beka say.
Any part of the Nunim Nidia was if you're born fire cock. I didn't say
on this art,
whether it is Obia, Audi,
Obia, Beka say, I'll do me, they will call me Triamount.
Some of them, oh, no, I Jimmy, even person.